impact on it, right? But it was just about making sure that Satan couldn't go anywhere.
Right.
That's the TF pick that I was looking at, right? So with that being up, the Akali won't necessarily be able to stop him in lane, because now with this, KC has so much pressure that Netsling timer alongside the TP, or as we get into game number 2.
And on the desk, Sierra and I, we talked about playoff implications and teams that are in contention for the 6th place spot. Well, technically, Gamers Origin are one of those teams. They're definitely in a tough spot. If they want to be that 6th place team, if they want to play like a playoffs team, it's going to have to start today. Oh man, we're already seeing 113 and the rest of K-Corp with this early pressure start to come through here. Again, we talked about it. First 10 minutes here for K-Corp. So active, so clean coming through, and that's the thing Gamers Origin are going to have some trouble with. Viego, take some time to get online. GP certainly needs levels and itemization before you can truly have an impact.
Yes, futures market.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Wow, look, how about that? So Vizichachi knows that he needs to
good.
get online more faster than usual if he's trying to go up against GAMERSORIGIN. I respect that.
Yeah, and I mean it's gonna make it easier for him to get that first Sheen buy, which is a really big deal for GP. And it is nice at the very least, because even though Gamers Origin need time to get online,
for sure,
having GP on your team with the new TP changes means you can have that global impact without actually having to teleport to your team's fight. You do have that cannon barrage, which is going to be able to assist or maybe defend plays that Karmine are going to make.
And as of right now, the word of the day, I want to say between these two teams, especially for Karmine and for Geo, is going to be proactivity. And not just any kind of proactivity, it is just really precarious proactivity for Geo, especially if they are to go against this very, very early focused Karmine team. As heavy training goes on, it's about making sure that they're not able to revitalize the 6-game lead. Yeah, but actually looking to make it 7 as 113 goes against Kareem KT.
And already, he knows Kareem is here. He can immediately go for this. He should win that 1v1. Oh, yeah, Kareem.
Yeah, Viego early on is not super strong, and
Hello.
There's the yellow card, but the flash force staff, so good flash for flash, and he manages to smite away the big wolf as well. So, playing not necessarily there, but forcing on the summons from Viego is not a bad start.
No, I mean, because you have that constant range, and it's okay blowing that flash in the early levels of the game, and now 113 again, he's back on this top side of the map. You can already see how Graves is going to get this early push, and because of the damage coming through...
Immediate stun lands the barrel, Cabashard goes in, one more auto, but thanks to tower shots, might be unfortunate. This might not work out, actually, as we able to crash in. Cabashard needs to wait for... This to come back up. He's playing behind the tower. They go back
does he live? No.
One more... Yeah, he does not. He took too many tower shots, but... Unfortunate, but still beautifully executed nonetheless.
I think Vizichachi played that one really well, though. Knows he's trying to stay on the tower opposite from Cabashard just because.
As we head back onto the map, though, Reckless and Huntera have been just pressuring this bot lane. And Scream KT is here. The flash is forced out from Reckless as he's Engine Wave is dead. Takes too much poke, and they win like a 3v2. Wow.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, Kareem wasn't actually able to be part of the picture, and the fact that they went in a little too soon on the side of Engine Wave did end up costing him his life. But I like this. More pressure topside, playing for Cabashard. We talk about how they can play for Reckless, but they also do the opposite. They can play for their top laner, can play towards the side of the map. And
jungle, 113 will just fight against Kareem KT for his Raptors. He doesn't want this smoke, man. He's up against Ronaldo. It's a 2v2 as Ronaldo might be going too deep. And Dwiv is here, and they overstep. Unfortunate from Karmine.
Yeah, definitely a little too aggressive there from KARMINE Corp. You can see it, Ronaldo managing to get that kill is going to be pretty important just because of the fact that, I mean, the only one in terms of dive and all-in that you have to worry about this time around for this Akali. You can see it, 113. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yep. Taken. There we go. The 6 goes up. That's the gold card. And Vizichachi should be able to run away. Ooh, the collateral damage not going to be enough. Wow, shout out to Vizichachi.
Just how much pressure they're putting on this top laner now. He has to recall. He's actually going to wait for this wave that Cabashard is pushing to come through and then try to collect it because he knows that Seiken has to go for the recall. He's already losing waves in the mid turret. But the other thing too is that because of this attention on this top side of the map, look at Reckless. He has to back away from the turret. It's losing out on gold XP, losing out on plates as well. Now that his jungler's here though, now they can go in.
Yeah, they do catch Engine Wave. He's under the tower. Hasn't taken a tower shot though, but yet again a bit too far forward, and that's just free pickings for Reckless.
Man, that's actually a really awkward spot too, because where 113 is now, Kareem was there. but because of the way they went in, he's not able to join from behind like that. He'd have to pass through the turret, and he wouldn't end up being as effective. KC, even though they probably didn't even know that this Viego was even there, but it still ends up being positive. It still ends up getting them the Dragon, and if they want to, they could potentially make a play for the Herald if they reset immediately and go for the move.
Pretty well done by KC here, at least trying to capitalize on the bot side, right? We were looking at as to how Geo might potentially respond to a lot of this top side focus, and at least they've managed to stray neutral objectives, but Cream instead might have to punish Galvastar instead of both the bot side is here.
Oh yeah.
Galvastar knows he's way too far forward and will not be able to get anything out of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, he just tried to clear as much of the wave as he could. He's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm just going to clear up whatever gold and XP I can.
Yeah.
And just get sent back to the base there. But I like it. The rotation is good.
Down on their luck a little bit in terms of standings. Especially Rise back.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. There's still more people there. Huntera locked down. Engine Wave is knocked up, and there's a dive from 113. Can't catch anybody though, as Reckless looks to go in a little bit late for Forsaken, but that'll simply just them exerting the dominance.
Right, and you know, Ronaldo actually managed to get that move first, so it's just to make sure that he's not able to have that influence. They can go in. Oh, wait, they want to go in?
Yeah, and so does Ronaldo. There's no ultimate up here. He's looking at 3. He wants to assassinate Forsaken. Look at that. And they're going forward. How about that? Flash for a stop from Montera. 113 is likely dead. The Q not landing. He's fine. Woo, fancy feet.
Wow, but still a really big play coming through from Ronaldo. Being able to find that opening and actually going for it while getting away with his life is a big deal. The fact is you get a 1-0 in this situation here, and you push this lead a little bit for Gamers Origin. Excuse me. Seiken is going to be able to TP back, but we already talked about it. Kills for this Akali. That's big. You'd love to see that, and even better, because the fact that 113 has it back and is not able to be on that part of the map, you have an easy play to push Reckless off this turret and allow Smiley to be part of more turret plates going down, and the first turret of the game. So this Jinx is juiced out of her mind right now.
Oh, absolutely. And as the first item comes in right over Reckless, Smiley has to be feeling so good about himself on this Jinx. This is a phenomenal start from Geo, who actually were displaying looks like this against LDLC as well. The same sort of proactive gameplay. Smiley might be dead. Yeah, he's locked down. He has no mana. Unless maybe, potentially.
Oh, the flash?
Oh
my god, you're joking! You're joking!
Yo! That was sick! He gets back in time! Endwave, you mad lad!
That's what happens sometimes when... Could be a play. 113 is here. So I don't think they're going to be able to do very much, especially with Huntera on this part of the map. And K-Corp, like you said, playing from behind. We don't see it happen very often. We saw it last week, but even still, they managed to eke out a win at the end. It's going to be harder for them this time around at this pace here, because Gamers Origin now, they find themselves up 2,000 gold, and you can see it. It's very hard to punish the likes of this Akali, to punish Ronaldo. He played it when Gamers Origin got their first win, and he is trying to get them their 5th.
He most definitely wants to. We're seeing how Gamers Origin has been
locked
at such a disgusting solar flare. And as they now go in, Seiken might be a bit late to the party. Huntera is going to stay alive for a couple of seconds. Smiley not able to land the final rockets. Was just a 1-for-1.
And still, you take those ones. Gamers Origin, I like this. They're continuing to be aggressive, especially trying to punish the fact take someone down that will also be valuable. But Gamers Origin are on a really strong lead at the moment, and it's going to allow them to pick up the second Rift Herald. Even though they're going to trade the second Dragon for it, it isn't a big deal. You can use this to break open that mid-tier 1 turret since you've already taken the bot.
Oh, and it's a Hex Deck Soul too, so now that it gives them even more of an opportunity to find potential flanks with these, with the portals, and also go for more than 5v5s, which you see Endwave do previously and use to absolute, and consider they're not ahead this time, they definitely can't afford to do that. Because with Chachi, he offers much more of a global pressure, so you can't continue to just match Galvastar on the side lane. That's it right now. Cannon Barrage is not up. They're under the tower. That's disabled. 113 might die. Turret goes back in a couple of seconds. The towers might be there. Okay, and he stays alive. 113 barely managing to live.
Mr. Chachi buys so Ronaldo. It's going to be easy for Smiley to clear this wave. It's going to be easy for camps to be stolen and the Rift Herald to be dropped up. And you can see it. 113 finally finishes the Turbo Chem Tank, but he's in his base. He can't do anything about what's happening now. Seiken could look
Yeah, he has a gold card, the immediate solo flip, the depth charge, the lands onto 2. That's a big knockup. Engine Wave is there from the Ignite.
Cabo's here.
And now Ronaldo goes into Cabo, like you said, as the blue buff, no CC and no chain. He can't burst anybody at all.
Still, you managed to get one, which is nice. You managed to take down Wave in this play. It does cost you your turret, but it is going to give you something. He was there pushing this top wave. You're bleeding gold and XP. K-Corp are risking a lot for the potential secure of this Drake. They're gonna have to try and burst it. Huntera is looking for something.
He finds the hook onto Smiley. That's
Oh,
really
big
big. The depth
knockup.
charge as well. A lot of CC, but look at the back wave. Wave is dead. He was there by himself. But Cream KT goes in. There's the reset onto 1.
There it
And I
is.
can go in on some more. Smiley not excited, but Cream goes in. There we go. Now he's running back as one of this run away as well. This is so bad for Carmine as they cannot get the dragon. They lose 2. They have to give the possibility to solo a point.
They're not going to be able to get it. 113. Just going to slink over to his Wolves camp and just back it up. And there it is. Gamersorigin, what looked like a terrible situation for them, was turned around partially by Ronaldo, who going to walk his way back. He has that cannon barrage just about good to go. And there's a play happening top, so you might need it.
There's solar flare 113, way too far forward. He's gone. Terra might be dead. One more rocket, but maybe that might not be okay.
Oh,
they get it.
Reckless
gets executed. And I think maybe the next target inside there because the Shurikens land on triple kill for Ronaldo as Cabochard will stay alive. He'll get the shutdown, but it's only on Ronaldo, and it's 4 people dead. GO can go to Baron.
This is a big deal. They continue to push the lead, and now they're going to be able to get so much more for their troubles, and you can see it. This extra gold is going to be big. They're going to be able to take down the remaining outer turrets here on K-Corp's side of the map, maybe even go for an inhibitor, because they're just so strong at the moment here on the side of Gamersorigin. We talked about it. When these sorts of things happen, when it comes to the difference in these team compositions, K-Corp, they have to play for picks, but now, because of the fact that Gamersorigin are likely going to go for the
2-3-man solar flares in these very crucial chokes and team fights, making sure the KC are not able to try to trade for 1-for-1s, and just peeling for Smiley, for Korean KT, because once they get the reset off, his hands off the keyboard, he knows his teammates have got it, they can take over. GO are playing Carmine's game, but are executing it really well, and I find it's not even just proactivity that's precarious, it is really well thought out.
It's tough too, because like right now, K-Corp their time is essentially up. When it comes to the early game power they have, the ability to make plays, time's up. Gamersorigin, so powerful at the moment, 7K up. They're in a position where they can just continue to push, and if somebody is even 1 centimeter out of position, Wave's going to be able to find the CC. Like you said, been playing so well. The only saving grace for K-Corp at the moment is that with Reckless, they have good wave clear. Problem is, mid-wave is also on its way in to threaten the inhib turret. Luckily for them, Ronaldo didn't end up having that Baron buff, so it's not going to be as big of a threat, but because Cabochard is on the split, picking up objective bounties and this extra gold, you can get really aggressive.
Oh, there we go yet again. Those 2-man solar flares is so insane. And Korean KT wanted the reset on to Seiken. That would have been the nail of the coffin potentially.
Ronaldo
goes in, and wants Cabochard, but Antera's dead. Middle of the Nautilus locked down. That's all the CC onto 1 more as Cabo's gone. That's the next target, and now the resets come in here. But that's a double kill for the Viego. They don't have a massive wave, but they can get double inhibitors. Or
they're going to win the game. I was going to say.
That was going to, okay, all right, they decide, you know what? We want to stay for longer. We want the game to end right now. GO, a big Everfrost, but 113 might be dead. He has to jump away into the base. They can't do anything at all. As Ronaldo jumps in by himself, he's far too strong. Assassinates Reckless outside his base. And Gamersorigin in 26 minutes.